got to push.
Yeah,
You
their
got to
father's
push.
an original, he's a pioneer.
And then I remember how I got into media was we were 16 when LTV launched. Johnny and I we've known each other since primary, since like standard 2, since like grade 2.
Like grade 2, something.
Yes, so
you're from that land too.
He's also from Lesotho.
Yeah.
Okay, so ancestrally.
Born and bred.
Okay, ancestrally, yeah.
Ancestrally, I have Caucasian blood.
Mainland India too.
For European.
India?
No, Portuguese.
Portuguese, yeah.
Or Portuguese, as they say.
Yeah, so
But my mother, my grandmother was
Lesotho.
a Lesotho woman, and she was working in South Africa, and my mother was born. So we look the same.
yeah, it's quite interesting. You have a very interesting feature. So you can be placed in many nations.
His mother is intimidating. I always tell her, I'm so glad you're not my mother. I wouldn't. I'm too competitive, and I wouldn't have survived. She's how old is Styles now? She's 60.
60, yeah. 60.
Your mother, right?
She's 60. She's 60 going on 30.
Exactly.
And she looks like Sophia Loren.
Yeah.
Now she looks like Sophia Loren. When Sophia Loren was in. So I'm so thankful. Thank you, Lord. I would have slit my wrist. Because she's an incredible. She's the most beautiful woman I know.
Yeah, well, we'll be coming to the land. Your land, our land. Your land is our land.
Yes.
It's home.
Yeah. So,
You'll be coming home.
Yeah, definitely. So, once brother made reference that you're from that area. So you lived in the Americas for a while, right?
Lived in America, and then we went back home, and grew up there. Oh, and then I was talking about LTV. So LTV in 1990 was when it launched. 1988, LTV launched, and I remember I was high school. And that's when you start making decisions about college.
So you were in South Africa then?
No, it was in Lesotho.
Okay.
And LTV had just come on, and we used to have, it used to be half an hour of LTV inside this, there was a sliver of free satellite television called Mnet Open Time of 30 minutes. And in that 30 minutes, LTV had 15 minutes.
Yeah, for slots, right?
No, and it was 50 minutes. It was 5 minutes of news. There was 5 minutes of a Zimbabwean soap, and there was 5 minutes of something else. Or music video or something, which was like a cultural element. And I was looking at just, you can study marine biology, you can study, all of these things. And then I hit media, and I said to my father, this is the one.
That's one.
And I'll never forget. And my timing was just terrible because there was that grainy LTV picture on the screen. And he says, "You must be crazy. I'm not signing this off."
Your dad, right?
My dad.
So you said you have the aptitude towards television from day one. You just influenced by that artistry of television.
And I think in South Africa also, I think I was blessed to a lot of the time just be the right person with the right attitude at the right time. So, when I eventually landed in Joburg and started working as an extra, that's literally how I worked my way up.
Started as working with a company there?
I had an agent.
So right now, do you have your own agency?
Now I've got my own production company. We've got our production company.
Yeah, so that's what I need to clear out, that you're your own company.
Yes.
And
we've been working for ourselves for a while now. 2012?
Yeah.
So that is excellent. That's what we want to foster in our young right up.
You have to.
Yes,
because
we're fostering that.
My pastor puts it in an interesting way. It's very secure to have a paycheck.
Yes.
There's a lot of security in having a paycheck and a pension and nice benefits and
comfort
sick leave. you're in a very nice comfort zone. But the thing is, as long as somebody's writing your paycheck, they are dictating how you're going to
how
live
much
your life.
money you make, and
And they will never give you as
which
much as
holiday you go on.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Your
so
kids
so
go to
I'm,
school and
I'm with that. Breathe and encourage our children.
we have to.
And even though, like I always say, there's no ceiling, neither there's any flooring either.
True.
So you decide that thing and take that risk, and it always pay. It always pay off. All the people who make money and run the world right now are all entrepreneurial people.
But you know what? I honestly